This is what the inside looks like. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, we are trekking here to the top, the very top of Millionaire's Row. Now, the last video I had done this row right here. Well, this row, the very top, they look bigger than some of these. So if you were amazed by some of these, oh man, you're in for a treat. Let's do it. Wow, these got some real estate attached to them. They got the stairs down at the bottom here, and then they got a nice grassy patch going all the way up to it. So some of these mausoleums here. Remillard is the family. Not sure we can see anything inside. The window looks like it's kind of tinted or hazed up or something. Yeah, you can't see inside. Nope, it's that weird glass. You can't see through it. So Pierre Nicolas Remillard, 1837 to 1904. He was one of the founders of the Remillard Brick Company. And it said he moved to Oakland in 1861, where he went to work in a brickyard. Within 5 years, he owned the brickyard and opened an office at Clay and 2nd Streets with a brick kiln. Very interesting. And it said he died suddenly August 4th, 1904 of a heart attack. He and many members of the Remillard family are buried in the family mausoleum in Mountain View Cemetery. The mausoleum was built after Peter's death. Get this, guys. It was built back in those days for $9,330. You translate that into today's money, it's probably about as much as a house costs now if you were to rebuild this thing today, I am sure. Oh, this is a doozy. Bradbury. Beautiful. They got this statue here. They can move it when they have to go in. But this angel statue is right here. Let's look at the inside. Well, we got a Lewis Bradbury here. So Lewis Bradbury was a native of Maine, and he was into mining. He mined silver and gold in Mexico. He made a fortune while in Mexico and also picked up a bride, Simona. On the return to America, the Bradburys established homes in both Northern and Southern California in order to oversee the rapidly growing real estate empire. So they're into real estate as well. Interesting. And it also says Lewis's wife, Simona, she was a devout Catholic, purchased a lot on Millionaire's Row, where we're at right now, and ordered the construction of a family mausoleum. The angel at the gate is believed to have been ordered by her. Lewis Bradbury was placed in the family vault a year later in September 1895. Several years later, Simona was taken ill while living in Los Angeles and asked to be taken to her home in Oakland, where she died. And it says many of the relatives are buried in the surrounding lawn, which we've got all kinds of stones here on either side of the stairs. So mining and real estate. I wish I could have found out, like that last one, how much it cost to build. It's probably about the same amount of money. They're about roughly the same size, it looks like. probably about 9-10 grand back in those days. And here's the Holbrook family. Look at that. Again, I don't think we can see through the window in the door, but let's go up and look at it. This looks like it's a pretty good sized one. Yeah, the windows are obstructed. Very old keyhole. That's a very old keyhole there. Palmer, 1878 to 1958. Interesting. There's a few people in there. There's a broom on that one. And this is Charles Holbrook, was born on August 31st, 1830 in New Hampshire, and was educated in public schools. After finishing school, he learned the trade of machine builder at the American Machine Works. After hearing about the discovery of gold in California, he embarked on the steamer Georgia at New York on April 13th, 1850. He went down to the coast of Panama, walked over the isthmus, boarded the sailing vessel Thomas P. Hart, and landed in San Francisco. After spending 18 months in the mines, he went to work for the iron merchants Hose and Prater in Sacramento. He eventually worked in the lumber business in El Dorado County with a stove and metal merchant in Sacramento and as a partner at J.D. Lord and Company. However, severe storms and floods from the winters of 1861 and 1862 pretty much ruined his business in Sacramento. There you go. A little bit of history on Charles there. Wow. So I think we're getting into the house size ones now. This definitely is Millionaire's Row. Supposedly, I guess technically when I was reading, the first row we were on in the other video, I guess wasn't Millionaire's Row, I guess. Or is it? I don't know. I've always been told both of these were Millionaire's Row. And then when I read about the pyramid on that first one down there on that last video, they said it's located just below Millionaire's Row. So I don't know. To me, it's Millionaire's Row, both of them, because not any mortal man could afford some of this stuff even back in those days. So these got to be some wealthy people. The Smith family. Look at this one. Another one. There's no windows, I don't think. No way to get in there to look in through the windows. That last one, the door was kind of open, so I kind of just looked in with the camera. But this one, beautiful. Probably that last one was probably somebody broke in to take refuge from the weather at some point. Yeah, these doors, I was told that these doors, they're very heavy. Very heavy. And it takes like a guy, one or two people to push them open sometimes, I heard. But yeah. Let's walk around this thing. I'll show you the ground it covers here. This thing right here goes all the way up over here. Wow. I gotta look this guy up or family up to see who they were.